Goin' Racing. Tour the Tricky Triangle ahead of race weekend. The new Pocono Beverage Trail experience. Plus, the lowdown on all the fairs and festivals for the season ahead, as well as celebrating a major milestone in our country's independence.
Taking a unique tour of Lake Wallenpaupack, what's new at this Pocono Resort, going glamping, and becoming one with the butterflies. Hello everyone, thanks for joining us for this July edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. I'm Brianna Strunk.
And I'm Jim Hamill, and we're here on the campus of Himalayan Institute. It's a wellness, yoga, and meditation retreat center north of Honesdale in Wayne County with its own shrine, and it's even got a bean-to-bar chocolate factory right here on campus, Mocha Origins, which you'll have to check out later in the show.
We'll have to check it out too. From peaceful and serene to fast and furious, we have an action-packed show coming up this next hour.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, but for now we're going to show you what's been making headlines in the Poconos.
PA Live is in downtown Stroudsburg.
WBRE TV's lifestyle program, PA Live, went from the studio to Stroudsburg for a live one-hour show all about the Poconos. Hosts Chris and Rachel checked in with some small shops in downtown Stroudsburg and showed viewers all there is to do just outside the downtown district as well.
The fashion magazine Elle shared the story of an author who spent 5 summers at a Pocono sleepaway camp, Camp Onika. Colleen McKeegan writes in her novel about the camp's power to help transform her into the woman she is today. Camp Onika is one of the oldest summer camps for girls in the country on the shores of Fairview Lake near Lake Wallenpaupack.
Lehigh Valley Live gave readers the scoop on summer entertainment plan for Mount Airy Casino Resort. And the lineup includes a little something for everyone, from classic to comedy to cover bands. Learn all about the shows featuring some well-known performers and purchase tickets on mountairycasino.com.
ABC 7 New York featured the charity For Pete's Sake and its partnership with Woodloch Resort to give cancer patients and their families an all-inclusive trip to get away from the disease. All that the families have to do is show up and share in the experience together.
Hey everyone, it's Jim Hamill, and this July is the return to racing at the Tricky Triangle at Long Pond. Pocono Raceway, this historic track, is ready to welcome fans back, and we've got our own personal tour guide with us today, Ricky Durst. We're going to take a trip around the Tricky Triangle today. Show me this place, man. What's this all about?
Jim, first of all, we are thrilled to have you and all your viewers with us today on this great PMVB weather day. We are ready to showcase this place. We're about a month out from the race. Let's get in there. Let's show you all the stuff we have cooking to get ready for July 24th at NASCAR back at the Tricky Triangle. Hey Jim, here we are out front of the Pocono Mountains Activity and Welcome Center, truly the heartbeat of the infield on race weekend, packed with activities for the entire family, from paint and sits to yoga classes to wreck pile wranglers. This is where you want to come to check out everything that's going on, get the complete lay of the land. And while you're here, you're also going to want to check out our playground, great spot for families, kids of all ages, all ability levels, all access needs. This playground has something for everybody. Tons of fun, and you might just see Tricky out here at some point over the weekend too. We need to be a little honest for a second. As much as we'd love to talk about all the cool things to do at Pocono Raceway and all the cool things to see, this is where everybody wants to be. Victory Lane at the Tricky Triangle is what it's all about. There is no better feeling for a driver to be up here with this crew celebrating a win, and there's no better feeling for a fan than to watch their driver celebrating a win right here at Victory Lane. Here we are at one of the most iconic places at Pocono Raceway. This is where all of our grandstand fans funnel as they come out of the parking lots, and they're just moments away from all the action. There's on race weekend. There's going to be a huge American flag here, probably one of the biggest ones you've seen. It's a great landmark. Get yourself the American flag, and you're right on the front door. Right over here, you got to use your imagination a little bit today, but it's our fanfare. We've got tons of carnival rides, tons of things for the kids, interactive displays, and if you still need your ticket, you come right down here to our ticket booth at Gate 8. We'll get you inside, and the fun is about to start. Jim, here we are, man. One of the best seats in the house, practically right on start finish line. As you can see, we're ready for all our friends this summer. Come join us. Hit PoconoRaceway.com for great ticket deals. Adult tickets start at $45. Kids 12 and under are free. We got free parking. You can bring your own cooler. And as we all know, the Pocono Mountains are like the perfect one-tank trip destination. So, PoconoRaceway.com, check out some great deals. We're ready for you. We can't wait to see you this summer. Jim, how do you beat this view? NASCAR right in front of you. This is it.
Coming up, check out the brand new attractions at Pennsylvania's largest outdoor adventure and water park.
And we are headed back out on the Pocono Beverage Trail, but this time with an entirely new experience. Yes, there is an app for that.
Pocono Mountains Magazine is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Pocono, St. Luke's Monroe Campus, and East Stroudsburg University.
Chris, I'm in the mood to do something.
That sounds like fun.
Yes!
22, that's the winner!
No, Chris, it's supposed to be 21.
Woo! Ho ho!
That was fun, right? Go to PoconoMountains.com. Some of us deal with nightlife better than others.
We're hanging out at Camelback Resort, home to Pennsylvania's largest outdoor adventure and water park. Today we're showing you all that's new here this season. But first, fly high through the sky, 8 stories above ground. Soon you can soar Superman style too, down 4,000-foot zip lines.
So instead of sitting down in the zip line like normal, we're calling it like a Superman kind of position where you're able to lay flat and kind of soar down the mountain.
From UTVs and treetop adventures to a Euro bungee and climbing wall, fun is always within reach at Camelback Mountain Adventures. Woo! And we can't forget about Pennsylvania's only mountain coaster.
You go from top to bottom and in and out of trees. The other day I saw a baby deer run right underneath of it as I was riding it. So it's special, and you can kind of really capture what it feels like to just be in the middle of the mountain.
In addition to new zip lines, summer snow tubing is also coming soon. No hats or gloves required.
So just think about snow tubing on snow. You can now snow tube in the summertime.
Next door at Camel Beach Outdoor Water Park, cool off with 37 rides, slides, and attractions for all ages. Plus, the new Rival Racer water slide opens this summer.
And there's 8 tracks that kind of intertwine and loop and cross over each other. And at the bottom, they all meet, so you can kind of race your friends and family down to see who gets bragging rights for the rest of the day.
For a weatherproof vacation, head inside Aquatopia Indoor Water Park, where it's 84 degrees and bathing suit season year-round. While there, check out the recently opened Mountain Mayhem, an immersive and interactive water slide.
At the top, you're able to pick different lighting and effects, and also the music that plays as you go down the slide.
From riding down the mountain to riding waves, you can't pack all this fun into one day. Camelback Lodge has you covered with over 450 remodeled rooms, revamped restaurants, and an arcade with some new games.
We have everything from 2-bedroom queen rooms to basically condos that you can rent with balconies that overlook the mountain.
When summer turns to snow on these slopes, Camel Beach transforms into Camelback Mountain every winter. Don't worry, skiers, snowboarders, and snowtubers. There will be plenty of new adventures for you, too, including a high-speed 6-person enclosed chairlift, replacing the existing Sullivan Express. It's safe to say the Pocono Television Network interns and I had a blast here, and we know you will, too.
There truly is something for everyone.
Your next adventure is just a few clicks away with the new Camelback app. Book your overnight stay, plan your itinerary, arrange for equipment rentals, make dinner reservations, and receive real-time alerts from the resort all in one place. For the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hi everyone, it's Jim Hamill, and new for summer 2022, we are launching a whole new experience for the Pocono Beverage Trail. It's a free digital pass that you can get on mobile devices and check in at breweries, wineries, and distilleries across the Pocono Mountains and earn prizes at all those different locations, including right here at Three Hammers Winery in Hawley. We're gonna show you how this digital pass on the Pocono Beverage Trail works. Come on along. All right, Adam, my man here at Three Hammers, thank you so much for having us today.
Thanks for coming in.
Can you tell us a little bit about how this new Pocono Beverage Trail app works?
Yeah, sure. We can give you a code that you can either type into your phone or something that you can scan.
Tell us a little bit about Three Hammers location here on 590. Beautiful place and a lot of great wine.
Yeah, so we are nestled right in between Woodlock Properties here on the corner of 590 and Welcome Lake Road. 15 total acres here, beautiful land. There's a little walking trail that you guys can check out. It's about a third of a mile, 10-minute walk. Here at the winery, we do offer some tastings for you guys. I have a dry tasting, I also have a sweet tasting. They range in prices, but just the gist of it, it'll be an 1.5 ounce pour of 4 different wines here.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to grab a glass or grab a bottle and enjoy the grounds here. We really want you to come and enjoy nature, enjoy all the Poconos has to offer.
That's awesome, man. Let's do the dry one if you don't mind. We'll just start out on number 1 here. Yeah.
I'm gonna start you off here with a Chenin Blanc. Chenin Blanc has a really nice profile to it.
Oh, that is real good.
It's really nice in the summertime. It's really refreshing on a hot day.
Yeah. Adam, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you next time, my man.
Take care.
Take care. All right, we've wrapped up our trip to Three Hammers Winery in Hawley. Let's go to their second location in Honesdale on the Pocono Beverage Trail so we can keep on racking up the check-ins on this new app. Let's go. From the winery to the wine lounge, Three Hammers has 2 spots on the Pocono Beverage Trail. And with the new app where you can cash in and check in at these locations for rewards, we're gonna hit this other spot right in downtown Honesdale. Come on along. Hey, Sarah and Audrey, thanks for having us here at the Wine Lounge in downtown Honesdale. This place is special because it's right amidst the downtown shopping district. A lot like the winery too, it has a lot of the same wines. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so here we are right on Main Street in Honesdale next to the fire company. On Friday nights, it's great to come down and relax with friends and family. We have music. Also, we're open through the weekend for enjoyment in between shopping trips. We do have a wine here. This is our Pinot Noir. So you notice a little bit of earthiness in there, big cherry, raspberry, really delicious.
Very good. Well, we've already checked in on the app, so cheers to you folks, and make sure you visit the Wine Lounge, Three Hammers Winery, right here on Main Street in Honesdale. Cheers. All right,
final stop on the day in downtown Honesdale is Here and Now Brewing Company. This place is also on the Pocono Beverage Trail, just like the Wine Lounge. And so we're checking in here with a QR code or a code from the owner, Elena. The beer as well, thank you very much. Tell us a little bit about what we can get if we check in to Here and Now.
Well, if you're lucky enough to come through our doors, we offer a wide selection of local, seasonal, whimsical products. People love our pizzas, our fries. We have a lot of fresh things, especially with the wonderful farmers that we have in our area at this point in time. And last but not least, our fresh brewed beer that we brew right behind the kitchen walls.
Yeah, it's brewed right on site here. And you guys think that really people will enjoy having another reason to come out and experience all the different wineries, breweries, distilleries in the Poconos?
Of course, as if there's another reason to visit Honesdale, we have a few on the main street. And if you're going to hit one, you might as well hit both. So 2 birds, 1 stone, you know, come on down, you can get 2 for 1.
Absolutely. And so people can now come in Wednesday through Saturday, the new hours for the season ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we switched it up. So now we're ready for summer, Wednesday to Saturday, 5 to 9 p.m.
Very cool. So head to PoconoBeverageTrail.com to find out more about the app that you can start using to get credits and get swag and to enjoy yourself while you're out there in the Poconos.
That's right.
Of course,
Cheers.
drinking responsibly.
That's right.
Thank you, Elena. Cheers, everyone. Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.
Becoming one with the butterflies and exploring all this sanctuary has to offer. Coming up.
And we're going to talk big milestone for the United States of America in 2026. America 250 PA sits down to talk about the history in the Poconos and how we'll celebrate the 250th anniversary of the founding of this country in 2026.
You know, our guests really love our beverages.
They like to taste the freshness. You know, what's in there?
Like the clean, clear, beautiful waters of the Pocono Mountains.
We aren't afraid to try new things.
And take chances with our ales and spirits.
The best of the Pocono Mountains in a glass. Try us.
And find us at PoconoBeverageTrail.com.
When kid stuff was kid stuff. Remember those days? We do. What? Visit PoconoMountains.com.
Jim Thorpe, nicknamed America's Little Switzerland, is known for its unique attractions and breathtaking views. And today, we're exploring another gem just outside the borough. I'm here with my friend Zoe, who you probably recognize from some of our other segments. Are you excited?
Yeah.
All right, she's going to love this, and I know you will too. So let's head inside.
All right.
This is the Flutterarium. We're flying about 11 species today. We're flying butterflies from Pennsylvania, and also what's called neotropicals that would be found in Central South America and up through the bottom of Florida.
And I love how in this room, the butterflies are literally flying at you. It's an immersive experience for the kids. How about we go check out what else is here?
Okay.
From the butterflies to the frog and reptile room.
Yep, we've done exotic frogs for almost 20 years. Frogs are hard to get after COVID, so we decided to put lizards in this year. I like these little desert lizards. They're just as cute as they can be. These turtles are very unusual. They're young. These are called gold threads. And there's a little turtle in here called a pink belly. I'm gonna show her to you. Look at the bottom of that shell. Isn't she exquisite?
She is cute and little.
Yeah, she's very little. These are babies. They'll get a lot bigger. And then this beautiful tank has 3 different kinds of geckos and the Jesus lizard, which gets its name because it can walk on water.
One more thing that I definitely want to show you. This is really, really cool. What is going on over here? Earlier we saw some activity. We saw a hatching.
Yeah, it's called eclosing in the insect world. It's an odd word, but it's called eclosing. When they come out of their chrysalids, their wings are wet and wrapped around their bodies. Like these wings are wet, that's how they fit inside the chrysalis. Chrysalis is as big as their body, and the wings are like tissue paper. And they come out, and they use gravity, hang their wings down, pump air and fluid into the wings until they're dry enough, and then we let them out on the other side. All these are in stages
And this one is getting ready to come out as we speak.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yep, it is.
That is so cool. We just watched the e-closing, kids know it as hatching of one of these guys. Wow, very cool. But there's still so much more to explore. Should we go to the next room?
Sure.
All right. Now we're entering the classroom.
This is the classroom. This is where we do the butterfly show and the moth show and some of our larger programs. About every half an hour in the building, we stop and announce something going on somewhere in the building.
So you've been at this 20 plus years.
Yeah.
The sanctuary opened in 2002. You own it. Obviously, you're very passionate. Why do you love butterflies and sharing this with the public?
I think it's really important to connect kids to the natural world. How can you teach kids environmental and ecological responsibility? You have to do something fun. Butterflies are fun. We have lots of different animals and creatures here because somebody's going to like something here.
And there's still some more to explore,
There
so
is.
should we head on out?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Lots going on in this room, starting with a crafting area for kids.
Yep, this is an activity area. We always have crafts set up for the kids to do, a number of different things that are related to things that they learned.
We have some live butterflies that are in this room as well.
Usually this is an activity area and not a butterfly area, but one thing we do is raise our own monarchs, and we supply butterflies for memorials and releases.
And then moving over here, we have, look at this guy.
Axolotls. That's Soshi. She's about 4 years old.
Families and kids, they can even take home a bit of the experience with them by stopping in the gift shop.
They can take home caterpillars to raise butterflies at home, which is great to do with kids. They can take home books, they can take home rubber bugs, they can take home their craft projects, all kinds of things.
And we gave you guys a sneak peek of what you can find here, but as you can see, still so much more. So if people want to come for the full tour, they want to come and see everything that the Bear Mountain Butterfly Sanctuary has to offer, better do it before the end of August because this is a seasonal business.
Right, August 28th is the last day, and then we'll open up again next spring.
So if somebody wants to find out more information before stopping by, how can they do so? What's your website?
Yeah, the website's probably the best way. It's bearmountainbutterflies.com, and it has all the information, all the hours, all the special events, all the discounts, everything's on the website.
Thanks so much for showing us around here. It has been a true pleasure, and thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine, we're going to find out what's new at all the fairs and festivals all throughout the 4 counties of the Poconos this season.
I'm here at Blue Mountain Resort, and I'm about to go glamping for the first time. Do you want to join me?
It just goes to show what can be done if you have the right surgeons and the right doctors.
Because I was concerned with the mass that I saw in her abdomen, I knew she just needed to go to surgery as soon as possible.
The diagnosis was one cancer appendiceal, and whatever need I would have, I knew she was going to address it. That impressed me.
At the Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute, we have a team of experts who are specialty trained in their field.
Best word I can find, phenomenal.
For a fun night out, come to the mountains, the Pocono Mountains.
Pocono Mountains Nightlife. Find yours at PoconoMountains.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Pocono Mountains Magazine. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Hamill, here at Gray Towers in Pike County, joined by some very special guests of ours. Thank you very much, ladies, for joining us today. I'll start by introducing Eileen Smith. She is with Gray Towers Heritage Association. She's the board chair of that organization and knows quite a bit about this beautiful space here. We are sitting at the Finger Bowl right now, where the Pinchot family used to entertain folks from the local areas and throughout the state and the country here as well. To my immediate right is Cassandra Coleman, Executive Director of America 250 PA, and to her right, Amy Lizer, Executive Director of the Monroe County Historical Association. Thank you again for joining us. We are talking about America 250 PA. Cassandra, it's July, and this is going to be an amazing time to celebrate the 250th anniversary of the birth of this nation in 2026. So you guys have a lot on the events calendar, things that you're working towards. Can you describe an overview of what you have going on?
So America 250 PA is actually the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania's commission to plan and coordinate all of the programs, projects, and events around the 250th anniversary in 2026. So we were actually created by bipartisan legislation signed by the governor, and we were created 4 years ago. So we've taken the last 4 years to really create a solid foundation. And now we have partners all across this Commonwealth in 67 counties, and we are really trying to engage every Pennsylvanian in every county in our efforts.
That's amazing, because that's going to be an entire year of celebrations. Amy, you are on that county advisory committee representing Monroe County. Tell me how special that is to be a part of this celebratory, monumental milestone for the country.
Well, it's certainly an honor. I'm a fairly newer member to the committee, so I'm just getting my bearing, but what I've seen so far, it is absolutely exciting, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it and help Monroe County citizens be a part of this Commonwealth effort and nationwide effort.
Yeah, and as far as Great Towers go, it's an affiliate of the America 250 PA right here, this special place that is overseen by the U.S. Forestry Service. Eileen, tell me what kind of role this historic landmark wants to play in that celebration, year-long celebration in 2026.
Well, we have a lot of plans, and of course we're kind of history buffs, so we jumped right in. But one of the first things we're planning is this fall, 9/11, we are having Picnic with the Pinchos, where we are going to show their home movies of their lawn parties here to kind of start stepping people back in time. And it will be, all the games for children, everything will be very old-fashioned. We'll have a swing band. We're just taking our first step back, and we'll work up to 2026.
Yeah, it'll be here before we know it, so there's a lot of groundwork being laid right now as to celebrate and really set the tone here, because Pennsylvania is very special in a celebration. This is the cradle of democracy here, where it was, started in 1776, and so now in 2026, the excitement is building. What kind of things are you guys going to see here throughout the Poconos region and everywhere else as far as what we want to do to get everybody involved?
Yeah, no, so listen, I think you hit the nail on the head, right? We are the birthplace of democracy, and Pennsylvania is by far leading the country right now on the national 250th efforts. There's no question.
Yeah.
And for us, Pennsylvania as a whole is really full of so much history, as you're mentioning here. Of course, Philadelphia is the cradle of democracy, but go to Pittsburgh, go to Gettysburg, and there's every county has so much history that's one of our goals. We want to highlight the counties. We want to highlight those historic locations. But for us, we have a whole host of programs and projects leading up to 2026, where we hope to have a full year of events celebrating and commemorating. So we have educational programs, we have arts and culture programs, we have civics, we have a health and wellness effort that we're going to be launching, we have a podcast. So we really encourage your viewers to go to our website at america250pa.org to really follow all of the different programs and projects that have been launched and are planning to be launched.
You've been quite busy. I've been seeing you on the social media front. People can follow you there as well. On Facebook, Instagram, all those.
Yep.
And Amy, in the county of Monroe, you folks have a deep amount of history there too. Somewhat closely located to Philadelphia, and maybe there is some overlap there too with the history perspective with the Strouds and everybody else. What significance does history have in the role in Monroe County?
I think history is just a fascinating topic. I think everyone really deep down does love history, and who doesn't love a good story, right? I'm always I appreciate that it gives you a sense of identity, and in turn spreads through the community. So I think when folks learn about their own personal past and they make that connection, that's something very special, and it helps them explore the rest of the history, whether it's in their town, their commonwealth, or even the nation. Even something as simple as a grandmother passing down that secret family recipe to the next generation. That's a part of history. That's a part of your identity. It's a part of your culture, and I find that personal connection to be so special.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that people can see and do to learn about their history in Monroe County, Pike County, Wayne County, and Carbon County as well. So the Poconos has that rich history, and it's being stewarded by folks like you, Eileen, and the staff here, and everybody else who volunteer to keep, I mean, this is immaculate what we are seeing and witnessing here at Great Towers. What is the historical significance of where we are sitting right now?
We're at the Finger Bowl. When Cornelia made adaptations to this house, because it was built by her father-in-law, James, and she wanted an outdoor dining area. So guests were brought from the house out, and food was put on platters and floated, and the guests sat around the table. There are many stories about few mishaps sinking, a little bit of soggy dinner, but they've kind of been enhanced over time. But it's still one of the most romantic places on the property. To sit here in the evening at a reception is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And it gives a little whimsy as well to something that is so historic. I mean, this house has been visited by so many very important people like presidents and famous architects and landscape artists and politicians on a state and national level were the basis of conservation movement started right here.
Yeah.
It was inaugurated by Kennedy shortly before he died. So it really has a lot of emotional tug. But the Pinchos were also known for all their civic actions. Both Gifford and his brother Amos, as well as their father James, were very, very active in making things happen for the common person. And so this kind of stands for that, and we hope to use the America 250 program to reignite it and get people actively involved again, not just in learning the history, but learning from the history to go forward and continue public action.
You couldn't have said it better, really. That's what America 250 PA is about, is connecting people with their past, but obviously then looking towards the future as well. Cassandra, tell me then, you know, places like this, they are so important to what you guys want to achieve, not just in 2026, but on the lead up to as well.
Yeah.
So is it just getting people to realize the amount of history that exists here and what it means for where we are now?
So I think that's probably twofold, right? I think we want Pennsylvanians to realize what they have in their backyard and what they have here in the Commonwealth. But we see this as not only a national tourism opportunity, but an international tourism opportunity. What we found is that when folks travel internationally to the United States, they travel and visit 3, 4, 5 states in one visit. So if we can sell this correctly in a tourism aspect, we could have folks traveling internationally here across the Commonwealth as we're highlighting these different historic locations. So that's a goal, is really to get, again, Pennsylvanians moving and a tourism aspect.
Yeah, well, that's perfect for us then, too. It's right in our wheelhouse right here. We want to bring so many people here to learn and experience what this region has to offer, what this Commonwealth has to offer. And I know that that's really tied in tight with, you know, the history of Monroe County, you know, the development of resorts and everything like that. So that has to play a significant role as well, right? Like welcoming and being hospitable, right?
Right. I mean, the Stroud Mansion, our headquarters, was built in 1795. And the structure was modeled after Philadelphia homes, the architecture of it. So we have everything in that building. It's a museum and a library. And we have everything having to do with Monroe County history, including heart-shaped tubs.
Right,
so everything from 1795 to the 1970s and everything in between.
There's a lot of history there.
There is, and it's all important.
It is.
Lots of memory making.
Indeed. Eileen, any final words here regarding, you know, just the excitement that's building towards 250 in 2026?
I just think it's a wonderful opportunity, and not to repeat myself, but to learn and use that as a springboard to reignite passions. The Pinchos were all a very passionate family, and they didn't sit back and wait. And I think that this gives us an opportunity, a springboard, to go out and make changes, make improvements, stop being a me and be, you know, and welcome the public. This is a beautiful part of the world. It's really tucked in such a tiny
Right.
corner, and you know, people need to come this far to the edge of the state.
Yes, yes, they do. Cassandra, would you leave us with any parting words about how people can get involved or learn more? Obviously, your website.
Yeah, no, America250PA.org, all of our social media, and we really, truly hope that every Pennsylvanian in every county will join us and become a part of history.
Well, we're chipping away out of here. We've got Pike County involved, Carbon County, and we've got all the other counties too getting on board with this effort to really celebrate what is a monumental milestone for our country. The Semi-Quin.
Semi-Quin.
The 250th birthday of America, and certainly we're celebrating that this July 4th and all year round here in 2022. But 2026 is not too far away.
It's coming.
It is. It is.
Who
Put it on
doesn't
the
love a
calendar.
birthday party?
Absolutely, a year-long birthday party for that. All right, so for Amy, Cassandra, and Eileen, we are so thankful for you joining us here to learn more about America 250 PA, the 2026 Semi-Quincentennial. Got that one right. And looking forward to welcoming people here to the Poconos in that year to celebrate the year-long birthday, because really it's a great way to celebrate, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much. For Pocono Mountains Magazine, I'm Jim Hamill. We'll be right back after this.
Extraordinary care, outstanding patient experience, accessible services. When you choose St. Luke's Monroe campus, you choose compassionate care delivered by our highly trained staff of healthcare professionals, all powered by the strength of St. Luke's University Health Network.
This is my idea of relaxation.
For your meetings, you can expect a lot from our mountains. In the Pocono Mountains, your teams can enjoy state-of-the-art meeting rooms and beautiful spaces. Delicious gourmet meals. And well-deserved free time that everyone can agree on. With the most unique experiences. Expect more than mountains in the Poconos. Go to PoconoMeetings.com.
Hey everyone, it's Jim Hamill, and we are back in fair and festival season here in 2022. So many different events happening throughout the 4 counties of the Pocono Mountains that we wanted to bring you an update, a little bit of a round robin from all the different fairs and festivals like the Wayne County Fair that are happening this season. So let's start out with Debbie from the Chamber of the Northern Poconos finding out about Wally Lake Fest 2022, the last weekend in August. Let's see if she's able to give us an update. Hey, Debbie.
Hey Jim, it's Debbie Gillette from the Chamber. We just want to remind you all that Wally Lake Fest is going on the last weekend in August, August 26th through 28th. We have all sorts of great events. Of course, who can't forget Wally Palooza and all the bands. We have the open market and vendor fairs, boat show, outdoor show, and all kinds of events going on downtown Holly and all around the lake and all the great businesses. Visit WallyLakeFest.com for more information. Hey, we know Pocono Television will be there at Wally Lake Fest, so we can't wait to see you, Jim.
All right, thanks, Debbie. Also starting that same weekend, the Green Dreher Sterling Fair in Newfoundland. Let's check in with Ann Fox.
Hey, the GDS Fair will be here before you know it. August 26th through September 4th, right here in beautiful Newfoundland, PA. More information can be found at gdsfair.org. Come join us.
All right, from one fair to another and from one Fox to another, Melinda Fox at the Carbon County Fair gives us our lowdown for this season. Melinda?
Hello, Jim. I'm Melinda Fox, president of the Carbon County Fair. This year's fair will be held August 8th through the 13th on the Little Gap Road in Palmerton. We offer daily ride specials. New this year is the amazing Anastasini's Aerial and Magic Show. Also, you won't want to miss the Lumberjack Show with free admission for all ages. Returning this year is our Coal Cracker Cornhole Tournament. Musical entertainment includes Mystery City, the Fabulous Grease Band, Kramer Brothers Band, Nashville Music Company, Ronnie McDowell, and many others. And as always, we will have 2 mudslinging demolition derbies. We hope you can come out to enjoy all the fun, food, and entertainment we have to offer. See you at the fair.
All right, Melinda, thank you. Now on to another fair right here in Wayne County. Jeff Firmstone is the guy with the Wayne County Fair in its 160th year. Jeff.
Hello, Jim. Wayne County Fair, August 5 to 13. Still pay one price admission. Includes being on all the rides all day, parking, and admission to the fair. This year we're featuring, as always, our monster truck show. Also, we have new entertainment on the grounds, the Andy Rott's Wild West Show, a new attraction at the fair. Can't wait till August 5 through 13 for Wayne County Fair, Honesdale, PA.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much. Also happening around the same time in August, a milestone for the West End Fair in Monroe County. Courtney is a proud second-generation director of that fair, and she is ready to let us know all about what's happening for this year when they celebrate the century mark. Courtney.
Courtney here with the West End Fair. We're super excited for the community to join us this year for our 100th year celebration. There's going to be so much fun for everybody. Games, rides, food, local vendors. The beer and wine garden this year is going to be extended, and there's going to be live music. Something new for this year for the 100th celebration, for every entry ticket, paid entry ticket, you're going to get a free carousel ride. So the kids are going to love that. We're super excited, and we can't wait to see you all there.
That sounds amazing. Congratulations to the West End Fair and all the other fairs and festivals happening this season in the Pocono Mountains. So if you want to find out more, head to poconomountains.com/events, and you can learn all about the things that are scheduled all throughout the 4 counties of the Pocono Mountains this upcoming season. Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.
This summer, I'm going to try something new. I'm at Blue Mountains Resort, and I'm going to do glamping. I'm so excited. It will be my first. I'm going to meet my friend Ashley, who's going to take us glamping. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Christina. Yeah, we're going to take you out to one of our deluxe glamping sites today. Let's hop in these UTVs and head out onto the mountain.
Great. Here I am with all my friends. Let's go.
So there's the basic experience and the deluxe experience, which is where we're at today. The basic sites come on more flatter land. The sites are a little closer together, but you'll have nearby parking for your car. Every site has bunk beds in it, a picnic table, a fire ring. But when you choose the deluxe experience, it's a little bit more elevated, right? So you can see here, the sites are a little bit more secluded. They're tucked off of our ski trails. How awesome is this view behind us? You're gonna have a larger size bunk bed, a solar shower at your site, a portable loo, everything you need is right here. Throughout your stay, you can choose to be chauffeured to your different activities. It is an add-on, but I mean, one of the things that really makes glamping so special is the service. The basic glamping sites have nearby facilities, so we do have indoor shower houses as well as indoor restroom facilities. You're gonna wanna bring your own sheets, of course. We always tell people it does get a little cooler at night, so make sure you pack some layers. And then anything to really, make the day yours. Pack a cooler, bring some games for your family to hang out outside. There is no Wi-Fi at the sites, but we do have Wi-Fi at our Summit and Valley lodges. There is also ample cell phone reception on the mountain. Your glamping trip can be as relaxing or as adventurous as you want. So you can do things like walk around our farm, which provides farm-to-table dining for our restaurant, Slopeside Pub and Grill. You could take a ride on the zip lines, conquer the high ropes course, even do some downhill mountain biking. A favorite package for glampers is always the food add-ons. So we'll actually bring you food ready to cook fireside at your glamping site. If that's not your speed, we can also deliver food from Slopeside Pub and Grill to you or chauffeur you over there.
And while you're glamping, you can enjoy different outdoor activities.
So some of the favorites are our Summit Adventure Park, which has a high ropes course, a rock climbing wall, zip lines, or even the daring can choose to free fall. We also have scenic lift rides, disc golf, mountain biking, and then our hiking trails are ever popular. So the place to be at night is definitely Slopeside Pub and Grill. So we have live entertainment, we have yard games outside, we have outdoor seating, and you can really soak in the view and hang out with friends.
And remember to bring the right gear for a great glamping adventure. Am I dressed appropriately?
Yeah, well, I don't know about those shoes. You're gonna wanna bring different shoes when you when you come to stay, but definitely recommend closed-toed shoes to do any of our activities and to walk around on the terrain. But if you do forget anything, we do have a camp store on site.
What makes Blue Mountain so special are the unique views, a place to go skiing in the winter and enjoy those trails in the summer, and remember the proximity to big cities.
We're right on the southern tip of the Pocono Mountains, and we're actually just 90 minutes outside of Philadelphia and New York City.
Oh boy, I'm getting really hungry. Shall we visit the restaurant?
Yeah, let's go jump back in the UTVs and check it out.
This was wonderful, amazing, spectacular, far beyond all my expectations. And there are so many things to do here. Thank you, Ashley. And how can people find information about this place?
Thanks so much for coming glamping with us. And if you want more information on glamping at Blue Mountain Resort, visit skibluemt.com.
If I get lost this summer, you know where you can find me, here at Blue Mountain Resort. But now, let's eat.
Yeah, from farm to table.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Christina Luna for Pocono Television Network.
We're showing you a one-of-a-kind experience that you can have here on Lake Wallenpaupack in the Pocono Mountains. Any ideas? Find out next.
At East Stroudsburg University, you will study with cutting-edge technology. You can perform in the classroom, field, or stage. You'll get involved on campus and off. You can have fun preparing for your future.
Inside this 54,000 square foot building is your one-stop shop for all things motorcycles. Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson has everything from Harley merchandise to a full custom shop where your dream ride can come to life with help from the legendary Rick Petco. Visit PoconoHD.com, where it's better in the mountains. Lake Wallenpaupack in the Pocono Mountains is a beautiful place to visit this time of year with plenty of boating, swimming, fishing, and tubing opportunities. But today, we're introducing you to a one-of-a-kind experience that you can only find one place here on the Big Lake. Let's get out of these kayaks and go check it out.
Well, howdy everybody. Welcome aboard.
Get the best seat in the house on Wallenpaupack Scenic Boat Tours, the area's only 50-minute narrated cruise.
Every year, even every tour is kind of different, just depending on what the people on the boat are interested in.
From history and nature to real estate and recreation, Captain Seth will tell you all about the nearly 100-year-old lake.
You're gonna get into this busy populated area over here where all these docks are.
At just 20 years old himself.
I go to college now, but I still come back every single summer, and it just doesn't feel right unless I'm out on the lake.
Seth practically grew up on his family's boat here at Lake Wallenpaupack. He looked up to the scenic boat tour captains, aspired to be like them one day. So when Seth was old enough, he became an employee and worked his way up over time.
It was nice sitting down here on the rental dock, but you only got to drive the boats to go to the gas dock. The tour boat, you get to drive it a lot more.
Steve Gelderman and his wife Bridget are the fourth-generation owners of this family business, which started with a single pontoon boat in 1962.
We just saw the need from a business standpoint to have some more offerings. You know, we've got a great location here, right on Route 6, right at the lake, kind of the entranceway, and everything is taken off.
If you can imagine it, about a century ago, before this lake was ever a lake, it was a valley.
This is a calm, laid-back, and inexpensive way to experience lake life. You'll walk away with a new appreciation for Pennsylvania's second-largest man-made lake, originally built by Pennsylvania Power and Light, or PPL, as a hydroelectric project.
Most of the time, you know, they don't realize the history that's behind the lake. Like, even locals will come on the boat. Sometimes they'll come off saying, I didn't even know this part about the lake or this part about the lake.
Seth heads back to school in September, but for the rest of the summer, you'll find him here at home in the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, no, it's a really fun job.
And that's just a sneak peek. Reserve your spot on WallenpaupackBoatTour.com or buy tickets from East Shore Lodging, just a stone's throw from the big lake. And while you're here, look into renting a stand-up paddleboard, pontoon boat, kayak, even book a chartered excursion. For the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Ah, man, Brianna, you gotta love the big lake and the Scenic Boat Tours. Nice job with that story.
Thanks, that was a lot of fun.
It certainly is, and if you want to extend your stay in the Poconos, this place right here, Mocha Origins, on the campus of Himalayan Institute, is not too far away from Lake Wallenpaupack, where they make the coffee and the chocolate right on site.
Yeah, and it's all for a socially responsible cause. Your purchase is helping farmers across the world. You'll love to taste it, and you'll feel good about it too.
You certainly will, and so we appreciate you joining us here for the July edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. We'll be back in August, and hope you venture out into the Pocono Mountains this season and in upcoming fall as well as winter.
Yep, we'll see you again next month.
Cheers. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the Pocono Tourism YouTube channel and click the bell button below to be the first to watch new videos. You can also click the link on the screen to watch more episodes of Pocono Mountains Magazine.